Welcome back, everyone, to the college commute. Thomas Aho, how are you doing this weekend?
This weekend, I am doing much better than last weekend. Still don't feel like a human. However, we're doing good today. It's 80 degrees outside. It's gorgeous. And me and Alex have just had a great weekend together.
Got our Dunkin' coffee. We're all set.
Fuck you, Dunkin' Donuts, but thank you for the coffee.
Come on the show.
Come on the show, you trash bag company.
Yeah, we had an eventful weekend.
We did quite a bit. It's Sunday today.
I think. I don't even know.
I was terrified when we were at work yesterday because I genuinely thought yesterday was Sunday. And I was we worked, 9 hours? And I was like, I'm going to have to go home, sleep, and then get up and work. And then, someone was like, it's Saturday. And I was like, fucking yeah, it is, baby. But I think it's just because Friday felt so long.
Well, it also felt like a Saturday because we had the fire.
Yeah. So celebrated Memorial Day a little bit early.
Yep. We all had a rough time going into work the next day.
Pretty much every single employee at the company. Yep. So that was good for us. Yep. But you know what? We all did it. We all did our job.
We all did it. We all did good.
Granted, we didn't have to be at work until noon.
Yeah, that's true. We're acting like we had to be there for 7 a.m.
We just show up at noon, and I was still like, "Are you kidding me?"
So, as of next Friday, Massachusetts is reopening 100% capacity.
Can you believe it? Who would have thought?
Who would have thought?
Who would have thought?
Not me.
I'm so excited. I'll be fully honest.
Fully vaccinated.
Oh yeah, of course.
We're both
fully vaccinated.
Yeah. I'm honestly happy about that.
Yeah, no, me too.
I feel good about that.
Yeah, no, me too. Moderna gang. I get it.
Pfizer gang, baby.
Yeah. But, regardless, we both know already that I was immune to the coronavirus. We found out
this is true.
On multiple occasions.
This is true.
Despite Alex and his best efforts to get me sick.
I tried to get you.
You did. I did. I even shared.
I was a sneaky assassin.
I know. You were being nice to me, sharing your drinks and food.
I knew I had it the whole time.
I know. We're in the car, windows up, running errands together. He's like, hey, man, this is a pretty good drink. You want some? I was like, yeah, I'd love some. Bam. Next day, I'm in line to get COVID testing for completely precautionary reasons because I like to get tested often just to make sure everyone's good. Alex is like, by the way, fuck you, Tom, I have COVID.
But you didn't have it.
No, you're right.
You want to know what is also weird? My brother didn't get it.
Despite everybody else getting it.
Despite everyone in my family getting it, including Lindsay.
Super weird.
Yeah.
I am eternally grateful that I have made it this whole time avoiding this illness. I'm sorry for the people who have had a rough time and affected by it.
Yeah.
But, hopefully we're not opening, prematurely. I do think it is time, business-wise, mental health-wise. I think we need to get some reopening going back on.
It's also, people can go back outside, outdoor seating can become a thing again.
That's what I'm saying. And, I don't know. It's really hard to balance the health effects with, the mental health effects of everything. Because it is definitely, a two-edged sword, if you will, of, things that are not good happening. But you know what? We'll see how it goes. We'll be ditching the masks. And life might seem normal for... I don't know, it's weird, because everyone's been preaching, this is the new normal. But, now we're going back to the old normal, maybe? So, what is going to be...
The new normal.
What is post-COVID going to look like?
No
despite
idea.
The fact that COVID is still here.
Right, because we're still in a pandemic.
Yeah.
Technically.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know.
I feel like I wish they would give us more information.
No,
because I feel like there's a lot of
no
confusion.
information. Yeah, no information.
But on the bright side, the Red Sox are here. The Celtics are going to lose in the first round of the playoffs.
Sadly.
The Bruins are going to win the Stanley Cup.
Yep.
And Olivia Rodrigo just dropped a new album, ladies and gentlemen.
We are thriving!
The earth is healing itself right now.
The Red Sox are on fire.
Absolutely nuts. I'm going to go watch them smoke the Braves on Tuesday.
I hope so.
And I'm so excited. If they lose, I will be defenestrating myself.
The game so it'll still only be 25% capacity, right?
Yes, because I bought my tickets literally a day before they announced they were going to full capacity.
Honestly, that'll be nice, though, because when me and Nick went to Pittsburgh for hockey, since it was such limited capacity, there was no lines for, drinks or the bathroom.
I didn't even think about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's going to be weird.
You could go anytime and you didn't have to worry about lines for food or anything.
I'm excited for it to be 100% capacity just so I don't have to pay a shitload for tickets again.
Yeah. Also, games are fun with fans.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I like when people are like sweating near me and spill their beer on me. I don't know what it is. It's just the environment.
And they're like yelling at like the umps, like they can hear them. Like
they can hear.
No, they can.
What are you yelling at? But keep doing it. I like it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I don't know. Something about being in the mud with all these swamp people in Boston.
If we
just
win
gets me going.
The lottery in the next like 2 days, let's go to a Bruins game, playoff Bruins game.
I'll do that. I'll do that anyway. First of all, but
probably not.
How much are they?
I think like 1,500.
Point taken. I will fuck myself.
Yeah, exactly.
I thought you were gonna say like 300.
No.
All right. Yeah, that's fair. No, we'll win the lottery first then, because
yeah. But I mean, we got to do it fast. But
I'll go buy lottery tickets literally right after this because I'm a degenerate and I don't like carrying cash. But here's the thing: I don't have any cash on me, so I would have to take out cash. And the problem is, I got a check-ins and a savings,
and it takes a while
to transfer. So I'd have to take a good amount out to make it worth my investment. And we both know that my mission for the day is finding the best taco in the area that I can consume.
Oh.
What? You found cheap tickets?
Oh. They're not that bad.
How much is it?
300.
What did I say? Am I good at tickets or what?
Those are like shitty seats, but...
Okay, when you're in a live event, a shitty seat is still a seat.
Okay seats are $406.
Just so we're clear. I will do it. I'll go to a game.
What is this? I'm like, wait a second. What date is this? It's Tuesday.
Fuck.
Also, they might end up winning tonight. If they win tonight, the series is over. So
we'll go catch the next.
Yeah, we'll catch the next one. Maybe.
It'll
be 100% capacity, so tickets might be cheaper.
Ladies and gentlemen,
we're going
to the Bruins.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got them.
Do you have Bruins gear I could wear? Or am I going to have to buy some? It just feels wrong if I don't.
Yeah, I mean, I have my jersey, but I think that's it.
I have a Golden Knight sweatshirt, and that doesn't seem appropriate.
I don't even think I have a sweatshirt.
Yeah, I guess it's about time, you know.
Matt might have a sweatshirt or something. I don't know. But yeah, we should definitely try to go.
Yeah, I'll go to a Bruins game. I don't want to see the Celtics because I'm fucking mad at them.
Oh, I'm not going to fucking Celtics.
And if I could,
if they're cheap enough,
I would go see the Red Sox every day.
Every single day.
So if anyone's listening to this and happens to have season tickets in like Bleacher Row 36 or whatever, and like they don't want their tickets sometimes, like feel free to let me know. I'll
let the college commute go. No, we'll
let us know. We'll catch a game or two if you don't want to use your season tickets. Just on the off chance that anyone does have that. Feel free to let me know.
That's funny. Oh, to go to the game in New York for the Celtics, it's vaccination required.
Really?
Yeah.
You know what? Good for them.
Yeah, I agree.
That would make me feel much better. Yeah. Even though at this point, I'm pretty burnt out of emotions.
Yo.
Is it expensive?
Celtics tickets?
Oh, no.
No, playoff tickets. $81.
$81?
Yeah.
At the Garden or at...
At the Garden.
When's the next game? I take back my previous statement. I might go see the Celtics.
We won't be home. It's Friday. God damn it, they have one Friday and then Sunday. I won't be home either of those days.
I will not be home either of those days.
And they're definitely not going to make it to the next home game that they would have.
Yeah, I know.
So...
That's tough. Okay. We'll see you next season, Celtics, maybe.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, for $81, I would go to that game.
Oh, yeah. $81 is nothing.
But, yeah, I won't be home.
That's how much I paid for my Red Sox ticket.
Right.
And they're playing the fucking Braves.
Yeah, not in the... Oh, you know what? Yeah, that game is May 30th, so it's 100% capacity.
Oh, okay.
And the first one isn't... Wait, is this 100? It still doesn't look 100% capacity. I don't know. See, that's the thing. I don't know if TD Garden itself is opening 100% right away. Probably not.
I don't know. It's super hard. Billie Eilish has a... That date doesn't make sense to me.
When do I get to go to my Luke Combs concert? That's all.
2/20. That February 20th? Or is that February 2020? No, that doesn't make sense. That already happened. Billie Eilish tickets are like $400.
Oh, Jesus. I don't really care about that anymore.
But yeah, you can actually see a clear drop off in Red Sox tickets as you're looking at prices. So for the Tuesday game, I think we got our tickets for $60 before fees.
Right.
Right now, if you wanted to go see the Red Sox on Tuesday, it's the cheapest tickets are $100 before fees.
Damn.
And then you get to the 30th, and now it's $42. The only ones that are still kind of expensive are the Blue Jays. Why? I don't know, because we're always playing the Blue Jays.
And they're not even that good.
And then the Yankees. The Yankees ones are pretty expensive.
Yeah.
Which, I wouldn't mind going to see a Yankees-Sox game.
No, I did 2 years ago.
Yeah, I went, I want to say 3 or 4 years ago.
Yeah.
I had a great time.
Yeah.
Felt very
Red Sox lost, so that was
Yeah, no, they definitely lost when I was there, too.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is. Hate the Yankees. But, I don't know. This is going to be a good summer, I think, despite the fact that we work 60 hours a week.
I think so, too.
I'm going to try to do whatever I can when I'm not working.
Yes, sir.
Going on vacation next weekend, going up to Lake Placid. With a new life goal that me and a friend have established, we're going to become 46ers. So what that means is our goal is to climb all 46 Adirondack mountains. So we can feel...
It's going to take you a while.
It's going to take me years.
Yeah.
But we're getting started this weekend. And then, provided what my boss says, I might go 2 weeks after that. But she has not texted me back. So It's not looking good.
Nice.
But who knows? Life is good. Olivia Rodrigo dropped a new album again. Can't say it enough. She's fire.
Yeah.
If you haven't heard it yet, what are you doing?
Go listen to it. All right. So, in celebration of this potential pandemic ending,
yes, sir.
I have some of the
top 5 diseases. Go. No, I'm just kidding. That's insensitive.
That's Well, what? All right. I have 10 of the most bizarre news stories in 2020.
I would love to hear in 2020.
Yeah. So, okay. I mean, that's pretty much just pandemic. Yeah. 2020 was like pandemic year. Yeah, no. I know we're far into 2021.
I understand.
I couldn't type in, 2020 beginning of 2021.
But most bizarre pandemic news because we would get some heated stuff.
Exactly. Yeah. So this one, see, like this. I don't even remember being during the pandemic. I thought it was like before.
Oh,
but
no, what is it?
Murder hornets came to the U.S.
Yeah, no, I do remember that because that was like when it was like we had the pandemic, and then every single month after that, we just had the most obnoxious shit going on. Where it was like every month it was like a new fucking
I think
Jumanji
that's what
thing.
This goes through. Yeah,
yeah, that's
okay. People were like freaking out about these hornets. They kill up to 50 people a year.
I'll fight a hornet.
That's it?
I will fight a hornet.
I think, like, tripping over a root kills more people a year.
I almost died last time on my way home from your house.
Really?
Yeah, a coyote got very up close and personal when I was going home.
No thanks.
I was within
at least it wasn't like a moose.
No, I was within 5 feet of this coyote, though, and I was like, whoa.
Careful.
But, obviously, flexed at him. He took off. Everything was good.
But yeah, I feel like they're not as scary as I thought then.
No, I'm not stressed about murder. Also, they're like fucking 2 feet long, dude. I'll see that thing coming. Whack them.
Fuck out of here.
Hey, fucking good batting average.
I think if anyone was to be scared of it, it'd be Theo, because Theo would probably chase it and think it's the friend.
Yeah, what the fuck, Theo? No, he's sleeping.
No, dude, he is not, bro.
Got a long weekend of being babysat while we were
really
committing shenanigans.
2 sightings of the insect were confirmed in January.
Two sightings, dude. Probably some dude took it on a plane over here. You know what I'm saying? Right. How the fuck did they get over here?
They fucking
from Japan
flew all the way.
Yeah, flew across the Pacific Ocean.
No, dude. Someone with Def was being like a dick and like put one in his bag and then just like brought it with him.
Maybe like a boat or something.
Yeah.
Because I just can't imagine getting a murder hornet through TSA.
they can detect that. Just like murder hornet.
I got searched for cocaine for trying to bring back Cajun spices from Louisiana. Those guys they don't miss.
No. Yeah.
Well, most these days they've missed a few times.
Anyway,
work on it.
Yeah. The last time I went to the airport, I got like the special stamp that just lets you go. Like I didn't have to get checked or whatever.
How the fuck do you get that?
They do it every like 200 people or something.
Why?
Efficiency to like speed up. I don't know why they do it.
That sounds horrible.
They like do it to like speed up the process. Like, yeah.
TSA, come on the show. What the fuck?
Yeah, what the fuck are we doing?
Why are
they gave me that, and then they the freaking. I think like the dogs were sniffing like my dad's back or something. Like I don't know.
That's like when I was flying back in Athens, and I was like with my friend Sydney, who was like 5'8", like 80 pounds, and like just like a nice blonde girl, and they were like, "You get over here." In-depth search, and it was like me and Eric. We were like, "What?"
All right, the next one, which we've talked about this before, the Pentagon released UFO videos.
Nice.
Once again,
And did you see what Obama said the other day?
Aliens are real. No, I didn't.
Obama was literally like, yeah, aliens are real, but I can't really talk about it much. We don't really know what they are.
What are we doing?
Huh? How come the only person that's talking about aliens is like Barstool Sports occasionally dropping a blog that I don't want to read?
Yeah, brother. I always like read the headlines. I'm like, whoa, and then I scroll past it. Yeah. I'm like, I'd love to know more, but if it's not a video, no thanks.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I want some real hard hitting news. Like, we've all just decided we don't care about aliens now? Because I feel like we have a lot of historical, like, cinema and novellic culture.
Yeah.
That tells us we care. But
bro, I can't believe these videos were like released by the Pentagon. Like, not even like, because it says right here, they were released by the Pentagon, quote, in order to clear up any misconceptions by the public or whether or not the footage has been that had been circulating was real or whether or not there is more to the videos, end quote. Like,
so
that's it? You're not going to elaborate on that? Pentagon, come
on the show.
We got a lot of call-outs today.
Yeah.
We want everyone. Imagine we got like TSA, Pentagon, who do we call it at the beginning? Duncan. Duncan. All on the show.
I don't know who would represent any of these places because I know people who work for the Pentagon, and I'm assuming they know nothing about the UFOs. It's a big building; a lot of people work there. Yeah, it's not that special.
The Duncan rep would just be like some like cigarette smoker from Boston, like like the SNL skit.
Yeah, fucking one of the Wahlberg brothers.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Fuck. What else we got for news? Because
monoliths were erected across the world.
That was weird. No one talked about that at all. Did you see that?
Mysterious monoliths were erected and then removed in Utah, Romania, California, and even San Antonio. But who was behind it? That's what officials are still trying to figure out. The first monolith appeared November 23rd in Utah's Red Rock Desert. Days later, it quickly vanished with no trace of who was responsible for placing or removing it. Soon after, another monolith was found in northern Romania on top of a hill. Another monolith appeared and then was quickly removed at the Pine Mountain Trail, which is located halfway between San Francisco and Los Angeles. There was even one found in San Antonio on the north side near the San Antonio International Airport. It's still unclear if these structures were related to one another and what their significance was. Okay, I can answer that one for you. They were obviously related.
Yeah, for sure.
For sure.
Did you see the pictures of them?
Yeah.
They all look the same.
Yeah.
I think I talked about that on one of our earlier shows, to be honest.
It's Transformers.
Yes.
For like 100%. What's the Transformer planet called? I don't know, but
you're the Transformer.
It's about we're about to be sucked into their planet.
Yeah, no, we definitely are. I know the name of it because it obviously had relevance, but I don't think I've watched a Transformer movie since I've watched them with you in like a hotel room.
Oh, right. It's literally just Cybertron.
Yeah.
I knew that.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But do you remember the Transformers movie where they planted those seeds and then it turned all like that area into like metal or something?
Yeah.
That's what.
Yep.
If you told me that's what those were, I'd be like, yep.
No question. I'm like,
no question.
For sure.
Yeah. What is up with these? Like, honestly.
I feel like we should figure it out.
Like,
is anyone investigating this? Like, who would be investigating this?
I don't know.
Because like no one.
Well, because like it didn't hurt anyone, so it's not like
but no
people care about it.
They looked heavy. Like they looked.
Yeah, who was doing this?
Who put it there, and who was able to remove it without being seen? And like how long?
I mean, I know obviously they placed it where there's no like cameras and stuff.
Yeah, but like how? So how long were they there? Because they just happened to disappear after being noticed.
I think this one said it was only there for like days later. It quickly vanished.
You're telling me you don't see this monolith and set up like a whole like remember in Thor, like the first Thor movie when they found his hammer?
Yeah, and they built the thing around it.
They set up a whole goddamn.
Why aren't we doing that?
That's what I'm saying. Why is it
right? Like you said, these look heavy. Where is this equipment that's like just carrying?
There's no tracks from like bringing in a crane or like even like a big heavy wheelbarrow to put this there. The ground around it looks perfect. You know what I'm saying? It literally looks like it just like perfectly erected out of the ground with like no other. Someone, please tell me what the fuck.
This is what I mean. Like this is I feel like the COVID effect. Like something like this just go like it was on the news for like or not even the news. Like Barstool posted about it for like a day.
Yeah,
and we never heard about it again.
Yeah, but like I think that should be significant.
I feel like if it wasn't COVID, we probably would have heard about that for like months.
It's like
Area 51. We heard about it for like months because there's nothing else going on.
Yeah, exactly. Every time something significant happens, the news feels like acting up and being like, oh, we're going to start reporting on all the crazy stuff because nobody's going to care. I care.
I also care.
I need information.
I also need information.
We should set up a monolith somewhere.
We should do our own investigation. Let's go to Utah.
I'll do it. I want to go to Utah, and then we're going to Romania. I was saying pretty recently that I did want to go to Utah, to be fair.
All right.
So, let's do it.
Right.
I'll fly out next weekend.
I got friends in Romania, so.
What the fuck do your friends in Romania?
Keller House, bro.
Oh, true.
They're all like doctors now.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
That's scary.
Yeah. No, that was like their plan. They just like come to America because they make more money for the summer.
They got some bold personalities over there being doctors now, and I love that.
Yeah.
Go to Romania.
Yeah. All right. Moving on. I'm definitely looking more into that. Like,
oh, no, for sure.
After this, because
I just feel like somebody should have. Yeah. More important than us.
I'm sure like there's probably a news story on this somewhere, but
I don't know.
All right. Fire NATO warning issued in California.
Those are pretty common. I've seen a few fire NATOs in my
I knew they had the fires, but I didn't know there was fire NATO.
Yeah, well, you just happen to, with the atmospheric pressure and the wind blowing and the fire and the checking and the savings, and you just end up with fire getting sucked into a tornado.
Oh, officials called it a once-in-a-lifetime weather occurrence.
I guess I'll fuck myself on my previous statement, but I definitely feel like I've heard of these before.
Stating the storm made up of smoke, fire, and a thunderstorm was capable of producing a fire NATO with outflow winds that could exceed 60 miles per hour. Even NASA called this storm a fire-breathing dragon of clouds.
I can tell you with pure confidence.
Yeah.
If I saw that, I would fuck off so hard.
Yeah.
I would want absolutely nothing to do with that. That would hurt so bad getting close to. Probably suck away your breath, too.
Bro, imagine, dude, the firefighters that, are in the middle of these things, how do you breathe? How are we breathing? I know they have oxygen tanks, but even still.
Yeah, but then they're just stealing people out of prisons and being like, we'll pay you $1 an hour and go fight with these trained firemen. Yeah. They're like, yeah, I guess so. The fuck? All right, I just feel like it's 2021. We should have a better way to deal with big fires.
Yes.
I feel like we know they exist. They're only getting worse due to our own climate change.
There's got to be something we can do here.
I just feel like there's really got to be a better way.
Our best option is to try to dump some dust on it from above. Really?
Yeah, well, I know.
And that stuff doesn't even work that well.
No, it does not.
No. What? You're telling me all these scientists can't come up with a new chemical for that? Maybe that's what I should do.
Alex is the chemical engineer. You can solve forest fires.
Well, that is... but see, for that, I'd have to move to California.
Why?
Well, you need to be there and
light
study
the woods
the
on fire
area.
I'm looking at trees right now.
For purposes, that's a joke.
If anything in Winchendon happens in the next couple of days, I swear to God it was not me.
It was Theo. Brandon was called to do that because he's technically a licensed forest firefighter.
It's crazy.
Yeah, he was they were going to pay him $2,000 for 2 weeks of work.
That's...
Yeah.
That's not a lot of money.
Well, for doing that, right.
That is nowhere near enough money. I'd be like, no, I'm seriously all set.
Yeah.
Were they going to pay for him to get out there?
Yeah.
Okay.
But, so when that was happening, he was going to... Well, they, wanted him to go out there, but...
Yeah, no, I'd be like, if you give me $10,000, I'll consider.
Yeah, about your... also your fire NATO thing, it says the worst occurrence on record occurred in Japan in 1923. So...
Clearly, my brain is skewed on the concept of fire NATOs.
I think it's way worse than we think.
Yeah, I'm kind of just thinking a real,
just
real simple. Oh, there's some flames in that,
and they're blowing everywhere.
Yeah,
but I think
this is fire. This is a fire tornado.
It's rushing at you.
Yeah, no, that makes a little bit of sense. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Literally, if a dragon opened its mouth and was that's it.
Okay.
Shooting at
you.
Yeah,
no, that's fair. I will.
I guess.
I'll take the back seat on being a fire NATO expert.
Fire NATO experts, come on the show.
If you know anything about fire and tornadoes, specifically when joined together, please come on.
All right. I feel like this one happens every 2 months, and we get excited. Well, not excited about it, but worried about it, and then it goes away. But NASA warned of an asteroid headed to Earth.
We definitely have that happen super frequently.
All the time.
And I am never concerned about it. I do remember this specific one, because this one was like a... Okay, so they said, they're like, oh my god, this asteroid could be headed towards Earth. Like, there's a very small chance it could hit us. And we're always like, well, how far away it is? They're like, well, it's going to move about like 2 million miles to like right to the side of us. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, what the fuck?
That is far.
What needs to happen? And I don't know much about space. I'm not an astronomer. Space or no space, I feel like 2 million miles to my right.
Gravity's a bitch, bro.
2 million miles?
Yeah, that's
How many miles is the moon? Not that many. Not even close to that many.
I don't even want to take a guess.
No,
I should know that, but I don't even want to take a guess.
50 miles. That's a crazy assumption. That's definitely not right. Alex, figure it out. Am I very wrong?
Yeah. It's 238. Wait. 238 900 million. So 2
miles?
So 2 billion.
Wait, what?
Wait.
Turn that number around.
Wait. I should be able to do this in my head, but I can't. It's 238,000. No. 238,000 miles. Sorry.
Okay. So I was only off by about 190,000 miles.
God, I just sounded so stupid there, thinking that was millions.
And
that was miles. It was supposed to be miles.
And did you see how quick my math came in right behind that?
Yep.
Great math.
Yep.
So I was clearly very far off.
Yeah. The sun, though, is 92 million miles away.
That's fucking far. I feel like whenever we look at a solar system, it doesn't look that far.
Well, I mean, because you got to make it like...
obviously, I'm not looking at a life-size fucking solar system, Alex.
Yeah, but I mean, like, even the distances can't be the scale, because it would be, like, ridiculous. Because you'd have, like, sun, because, like, these two are closer together, but if you really then want to get the accurate scale from, like, Earth to fucking, like, Jupiter, it's going to be, like, forever away, you know?
If we're being honest with each other on the show, that is something I've never actually considered.
Right.
So I thought, like...
Because, like, the scale between them...
I thought it was an equivalent scale.
Do you know them in order?
Not a fucking chance. I couldn't tell you the first one. Jupiter? No. Wrong. Shut up. Mercury.
Mercury?
No. Yeah. Ooh.
Venus.
Mars.
No.
Fuck.
Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars.
I thought we were the fourth one, right? The third one?
Yep.
Good for us.
Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn,
Uranus.
I think it's Neptune,
Uranus, Pluto. I'm so goddamn.
I don't know. It could be Uranus, Neptune. It could be Neptune, Uranus. I have no idea. I think it's Neptune.
I think it's Neptune, Uranus.
I think. We both just looked at each other at the exact same time.
Guys, astronomy is not funny. But who named it Uranus?
Oh, let's be real.
You know they were cracking jokes back then.
It was definitely a group of guys sitting around a table like, what should we name it? How about Uranus?
What country discovered the solar system?
I don't think it was they.
I didn't say invented. I said discovered.
No, I was also gonna sound stupid. I was gonna say I don't think they discovered it all at once, but I get what you mean. Like somebody probably discovered that those planets were like together in like a system.
Okay, so fucking Copernicus, that fucking guy's everywhere. Yep, Nicholas Copernicus, who said the sun is the center of the universe,
which is not true.
And the planets move around it in perfect circles.
But that's not true.
Not the center of the universe. The center of our... Okay.
It's the center of our universe.
So fuck this guy from the 1400s for not realizing there was other galaxies and solar systems out there. Nicholas Copernicus. This is why you're not here right now studying science.
Asshole!
It has nothing to do with you dying 600 years ago.
Apparently this asteroid, though, they were concerned that it could lead to our, quote, impending doom. Whoa. That is actually kind of scary.
Why would they use that verbiage?
Yeah, I don't know. Although the asteroid was technically... Although the asteroid was technically heading in the Earth's direction and was hurling in our solar system, it wasn't headed right for us. Exactly.
Okay.
So
let's fucking calm down with the words we're using to describe these rocks.
Honestly.
What are you? A rock's gonna hit me? Fuck up the world? Shut up, rock.
Get at it. Also, do we not have something to prevent that either?
I think there has been like brief discussions of like trying to send like missiles and shit after rocks.
What are we doing? Can't we do that?
I don't know.
Well, I think it has to do with like if you blow it up, right? Now there's just like a bunch of little pieces that are then going to scatter, and then we're definitely going to get hit with some.
So this is what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Well, first of all, I think it coming into our atmosphere in general would probably make it scatter due to the force.
Right, okay. Yeah.
We put nukes on the moon.
Right.
And then we launch these nukes at the asteroids well before they get near us. Okay. So that way when
it hits Mars instead.
We hit them, and like there's a good chance that these rocks don't end up in our gravitational pull, or it will be outside of our gravitational pull enough that like they're so small that they just get sucked into the natural gravity of all the stuff floating around our planet, rather than like piercing through and coming down like daggers.
You're so smart.
I think I just discovered some problems. I mean, some solutions.
Why don't we have like those things? Remember those? Like I'm trying to think of like where they existed, but it's like you put them on the moon, and it's like I don't even like a gravity gun or something, and it like just sends out this like force beam, and it like surrounds the asteroid, and you just like throw it somewhere else. Like
it's a great idea.
Direct it in a different direction.
I don't think we have that technology yet. Maybe. We do have nukes.
Patent coming.
Maybe we should use normal missiles instead of nukes, because the nuclear
it might cause like...
Again, I don't know what's going on in space, but I feel like we shouldn't be raining more nuclear material up there.
Probably not. I think it would just be missiles and not nukes.
Yeah, because that's how the Fantastic Four would be. Are we about to create superheroes?
Can it be me and you?
I would... Yeah, no, for sure.
I call being the fire guy.
That's fine. I will be Mr. Fantastic.
Ugh, gross.
Typical. Married to Jessica Biel. I don't want to hear it.
I just don't want to be Thing.
No, God, no.
First of all, why is that my name?
Yeah, rude.
Very rude.
Well, I guess it was because like no one knew what to call him, so they were like...
Also, like I don't want to. If it was like the Hulk, where I could turn into it, all right, but...
I don't know what this means, and I'm not smart enough to know what this means. CNN just gave me a slightly concerning headline. It says
let's hear it.
President of Belarus, who ordered a fighter jet to intercept plane carrying an opposition activist who was then arrested. Oh, okay. So there was just some dude who was opposing the country. He was flying on a plane that said, fighter jet, go get that guy. They got the plane, forced him to land, arrested the guy. I don't know enough.
Good for them.
I don't know enough about Belarus to say whether they are in the right or the wrong on this situation. It was just concerning to see they were sending fighter jets after people.
I got you.
But now that I do realize they just made them land and arrest them, that is better than a total.
Also, not us, so...
Yep, no, that's not my problem.
Staying out of that one, for sure.
The only thing that is my problem right now is so many other things.
Yep.
But not that.
Asteroids coming towards us.
Yes, that's a problem now.
All right, I guess we'll move on from space. This one I don't think I knew about. They found the most venomous caterpillar in the U.S. and it was found in Texas.
Fuck that. Yeah. Texas and Florida are like the Australia of America, and I just don't know how I feel about it.
You want to know what they're called?
What are they called?
Puss Caterpillars.
Who is naming these things?
Theo didn't like that one. He just stuck his head up. He's like, what? All right, let me read this. One of the most venomous caterpillars in the nation was found in Virginia in October. Wait, what? And as it turns out, they're already native to the state of Texas. Okay, so they're found in Virginia, but they are known to be in Texas.
Okay, so they're just like moving a little bit?
Yes.
Okay.
Puss caterpillars, or flannel moths, won't jump out and bite you, but it's their furry coat you'll need to worry about. Their venomous hairs can cause painful burning, a rash, and, quote, intense throbbing pain that develops immediately or within the first 5 minutes, end quote, of touching them, among other symptoms. Some even compare the pain to a scorching hot knife.
So it won't kill me.
The best advice, if you see one, steer clear.
First of all,
so no, but
I will never know what it looks like, and if I look at a picture, I will immediately forget what it looks like. Okay, so I feel like that looks memorable enough that I will fuck off.
But it kind of blends in, though.
Yeah, but if I
But you're not just reaching down, petting rocks.
That's what I'm saying, but if I saw that, I feel like it's distinct enough from other caterpillars that I could be like, oh, I've heard about this guy. You have a good day, sir.
Yes, stay away.
I won't kill him. Don't want to mess with his natural habitat.
No.
However, I would like him to leave me alone.
Yeah. Another bug one.
Really? What's up with all the bugs?
Some states prepared for cicada infestation.
Yeah. So I know about that because that's happening very soon, right?
It already kind of has, right?
Really?
Wait, hold on. Also, not a fan of this one.
Cicadas?
Because I don't like bugs.
I don't think it's going to get us here.
Let me read.
Okay.
Let's see. Experts warn certain states in May to prepare for a massive amount of cicadas to make their way to the skies after spending 17 years underground. Wait. Wait, hold up a second.
Are you not caught up on cicadas?
I am, but I didn't know that. 17 years?
Yeah.
What have they been doing?
So there's certain broods, right? So they have like different broods that are buried under. Some kind of cicadas rest for 10 years. Some go for like 17 years. Sometimes it even matches up that, they might fucking come up at the same year. You know what I'm saying? And then it's a lot of cicadas. So this is brood X. Is what they're calling this one. So if you can look here, tell me I'm not really good. I'm traveling. I hope
Tom's traveling. Yeah. Tom's traveling.
So if you look at this,
yep,
these are all the different broods that have popped up.
Okay.
So you brood 1 through whatever. Oh, so they have the 17-year cicadas and the 13-year cicadas, and where you have the crossing lines over there, multiple broods at the same time from the 17 and 13-year cicadas. So this here just happens to be, some of the 17-year ones.
I think it's kind of happening still this year, I think, right?
Yeah, no, it's supposed to happen this summer. So they were just getting, early.
Oh, okay.
So the states included are Michigan, New York, Pennsylvania, New Jersey, Maryland, Delaware, Virginia, North Carolina, Georgia, West Virginia, Ohio, Indiana, Illinois, Kentucky, and Tennessee.
Yeah, this says Virginia, West Virginia, and North Carolina are supposed to get it the worst.
Yes, exactly.
1.5 million cicadas.
Yes.
That is a lot.
For those that don't know much about cicadas, that is a lot.
That is a lot.
A lot of them.
Because they're big.
Yes.
It's not like mosquitoes. They're decent size.
I don't know how many days they'll be kicking around.
Do they how long do they live?
I just feel like if they're underground for 17 years, they should probably make it.
Bro, what are they doing under there for 17 years?
So
are they do they hibernate? Or are they moving the whole time?
So it says it begins mid-May and lasts into mid-June. Spans 15 states. Brood X is considered one of the largest of the 17-year cicada broods and is expected to emerge in parts of 15 states in 2021 from May to June. So that's not that bad.
Pass on that, though. Wait.
Yeah, no,
so
for sure.
Are they do they live in nests underground, as a group?
I think so.
So if you dug up a nest, there'd just be thousands of cicadas?
I have no idea.
Where are they staying?
How far underground?
I feel I've never heard of someone digging up a cicada nest.
I feel I don't come into contact with cicadas that much in general.
I'm getting itchy over here because I'm talking about
bugs.
Me too. I don't like this.
So I'm gonna.
I do like it.
How many?
Well, like I said, are they hibernating or are they moving around eating grubs and stuff?
I have no idea.
I don't know.
It says these cicadas, which emerge only once every 17 years, will come out by the billions and perhaps by the trillions.
Billions now?
Perhaps
trillions?
Perhaps trillions.
Well, yeah, because this is saying 1.5 million, but just for those 3 states. So
nearly 3,400 species of cicadas exist worldwide. There are 12 different broods or similar groups of cicadas that emerge only once every 17 years. One of these is brood X, which is one of the biggest.
Is this an invasive species?
I don't know.
It must be.
I'm learning so much about
because I know they kill trees.
There are 3 different species of brood X cicadas, all of them on the same timetable. Each of these species will sing a different song when they take to the trees and call out loudly to find a mate. That's so sweet. 3 broods.
Now we're gonna have multiple trillions of these.
Yeah, no, I know. It says dozens of species of cicadas emerge on an annual basis, which is why it's common to hear these insects in North America. Why the fuck is there so many cicadas in the world, and where are they?
Underground, I guess. But that's what I mean. I feel like you dig up things, you don't like find like giant nests of them.
Oh, no.
Dude, they must be deep.
While the male cicadas are the ones who make all the noise, the females are tasked with laying eggs, lots of them. Females lay between 400 and 600 eggs in batches of 20 to 30. They're laid in young branches, typically the diameter of a pencil, which will hatch in about 6 to 8 weeks. Are we about to get fucked up by cicadas?
Planet of the cicadas?
Dude, like...
Holy shit. Dude, this is going to be a problem. I mean, I think it already is, right? But...
Billions of cicadas will soon appear in the biggest emergence event since 2004.
Are we going to get wiped out by cicadas?
Subterranean for 17 years, tunneling and feeding beneath the soil.
Oh, so they are like alive.
When they are back above ground, finding a mate will be understandably a top priority. The loud buzzing drone cicadas make is actually a mating song, okay? Flexing a drum-like organ called the timbal. It's all boys calling girls. First you get a few here and there, and what happens is they start
catcalling out there.
Yeah. There's so many of them that the cicada calls all combine in this huge chorus. This is a real treat, an unusual biological phenomenon. Periodical cicadas only occur in the eastern United States, nowhere else in the world.
I don't think that's a treat.
I agree. I feel like...
And they're just gonna, wait, but so this year they're all going to come out, lay eggs, and then they go back, like the things hatch and go back into the ground? And wait another 17 years?
I don't know. But there's a related article here.
Oh, Jesus.
Zombie cicadas
Here we go.
Under the influence of a mind-controlling fungus have returned to West Virginia.
What?
Huh? This is CNN. I'm not on, like, BuzzFeed.
Wait. So, who's controlling, like, mind control? These mushrooms, like, have, like, minds of their own? And they're like, yes, we're going to control these cicadas.
Researchers have discovered a new population of cicadas that are being brutally infected by a parasitic fungus that controls their mind and forces them to infect other insects. These insects, dubbed zombie cicadas, are under the influence of Mossapora, a psychedelic fungus which contains chemicals such as those found in hallucinogenic mushrooms, according to a new study published by Pelos Pathogens. After infecting its host, the fungus results in a disturbing display of B-rated horror movie proportions. First, Massospora spores eat away at the cicada's genitals, butt, and abdomen. They are then replaced with fungal spores used to transmit the fungus to other cicadas. From there, this new fungal abdomen will slowly wear away like an eraser on a pencil.
Yo, what?
The infected cicadas, which were found in West Virginia by university researchers in June of 2020, are the third cicada population discovered to have been infected by Massospora, according to study co-author Matthew Casson. Since cicadas have either a 13 or 17-year life cycle and live underground until they emerge more than a decade later, studying how Massospora infects these species can be very difficult.
How long do they stay alive, like, once they come out?
I don't know. This is weird.
And again, like, how do they get in the ground? They're not laying eggs in the ground.
Almost a third, if not more, of their bodies are replaced with fungal tissue. Infected cicadas continue to move around oblivious of their sickness. This is because the fungus manipulates the insect's behavior to keep the host alive rather than killing them to maximize spore dispersal.
Yo, how is this real?
Fuck. Whoa. The study highlights recent findings including how infection leads to hypersexual behavior. Even though infected cicadas lose their ability to mate when their backsides become fungal plugs, they will still attempt to mate to sexually transmit the fungus to healthy cicadas.
Yo, I am blown away.
There's straight up bug STDs going out right now. But researchers do not believe the fungus poses a serious risk to the overall cicada population because there's trillions of them.
These cicadas are killing trees.
I have so many questions about cicadas, and I feel like I just learned a lot about them.
And now have more questions.
Yeah, no, what the fuck, cicadas? This is a heavy day.
That's a lot to take in.
I'm stressed.
Holy shit.
I'm glad they're not here. Like, I'm super glad they're not here.
Yeah, me too.
But, like, what the fuck? I'm speechless.
Yeah, me too. I don't even know where to go from there. My goodness. Zombie cicadas?
Yeah. Sexually transmitted disease. They're out here just humping and, like, straight up disintegrating their own bodies. Who would have thought?
Who would have thought?
Not me.
Not me.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Cicadas. I need to have more scientific friends who can tell me more, because someone needs to explain to me.
I think Brandon knows about cicadas because he's in forestry, so...
That would make sense. They taught us in school to worry about the woolly bullies, but never about the cicadas.
Honestly.
What is big science hiding from us?
Well, apparently a lot.
I feel like these, I don't know. I still don't know, like, the impact of having, because that's a shit ton of cicadas. Never mind if they're all laying that many eggs. For the ones who are lucky enough to find a mate.
Yeah.
We're talking, like, trillions of eggs.
We're screwed.
For sure. It's just crazy, because, right, like, it might... we got billions, which is a lot, right? But for every trillion cicadas, that's 999 billion. Trillion's a big number. I don't think people really appreciate how big that fucking number is.
Yeah, that's a lot.
That is a concerning number for someone who knows how to count.
Yeah. Yeah.
You think there's more bugs or people in the world? Definitely bugs.
I mean,
I'm sorry, that was stupid of me.
Hey, there's more cicadas. There's more cicadas than people in the world.
Also, what the fuck?
Isn't that nuts?
Yeah. And I just want, like, how deep underground? How many cicadas are in one area? Because they're, like, eating down there.
Bro, I need a nap.
How much cicada food is down there for trillions of cicadas over a 17-year period?
This is hurting my head. This is unreal.
Yeah. If you were looking at, like, 17 billion cicadas, or, no, 17, that's how many years are. If you were looking at, like, a trillion cicadas, like, how big of an area do you think that would take up?
I don't even want to take a guess.
I feel like I'd be very wrong.
Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know whether it'd be, like, fill this room or, like...
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Like, a bubble of this whole town. Like, I could not tell you.
Because I was trying to think. I was like, in terms of, like, a football field, I was like, do you think it would be one football field or, like, 20? I don't know.
Or, like, 1 million football fields. Well, how big are cicadas?
2.5 inches.
2.5 inches. So, well, we need that in volume, though.
Okay, National Geographic, making me feel better. Trillions of cicadas are coming to the U.S. Here's why that's a good thing.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Why is that a good thing?
In the late spring of 1634,
oh, Jesus.
Pilgrims in Massachusetts witnessed an incredible sight. Millions and millions of winged red-eyed insects sprung from the earth. Not knowing better, the Puritan immigrants likened them to pestilential swarms from the Old Testament and called them locusts. But they were wrong. This was the first written record of periodical cicadas, 7 species of which emerge every 13 or 17 years. Yeah, we fucking covered that. The 21 cicadas known as brood X are the biggest of the 15 known periodical cicada broods. These inch long, will soon emerge throughout large swaths of Indiana, Ohio, all the states, whatever.
Yeah.
Not everybody is thrilled, with many on social media fearing the shrill sounds of the cicadas as well as their disgust overall.
I don't care about the sound.
Said one Twitter user, "If these cicadas ruin summer 2021, I will scream." Even today, nearly 400 years after the God damn it, free trial National Geographic, bring me to the full article. Are you kidding me?
Tom just got cut off from this article.
Yeah, nope. Sorry, guys. Got nothing for you.
Well, apparently it might be a good thing.
I hope so, but I don't know why.
I might scream.
I think it would be good for everyone if we just let out a good scream every once in a while.
Yeah, probably.
This is too much news for my brain today.
There was more things, but
No, we can't.
We're at like 50 minutes. And
guys, I'm sorry. The cicadas are a lot to handle right now.
Yeah.
Between the cicadas and the monoliths, me and Alex have so much research to do for our own
Apparently, honestly, like do you think there's a book on cicadas?
Alex,
I'm going to go read it.
There's fucking...
Can we write a book about
cicadas?
Monolith.
Well, I was going to say, I don't think we're qualified.
Can we write a book about everything that happened this year but just got overlooked because of COVID?
No, we could definitely do that.
Yeah.
Oh,
definitely.
That would be a good book. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like the year 2020. Things that happened.
Things overlooked by the pandemic.
Things you might have missed because you were worried
and
for
then
your
we
health.
Can do our own research on them.
Yes.
It'll be 90% about cicadas.
It's going to be a book about cicadas played off as a book that's not about cicadas because we're not qualified to actually study cicadas.
Not at all. Definitely not. We'll get like a scientist like throw a quote in there just so like we can like say it's like, oh, like verified by this scientist. Like
it's just some guy who writes for the Wall Street Journal.
Exactly.
We don't know nothing. That's the one thing that off-puts me from like writing a book is looking at the references in the back of the book. Yeah. And there's so many of them. And I'm like, I hate citing sources so bad.
But if you like had like a publisher or something, like they could do that for you.
Really?
I think so.
How do you get a publisher?
Yeah, you don't do like real authors. You think they're out there doing all the dirty work? Oh, I'm going to put the citation in. Nope.
But I feel like when it's your first book, you might have to.
Yeah, no, definitely.
So what if I start with a fiction book entirely made off of my own thoughts? Then I don't have to reference anything at all. Everything is fake and made up from my own head. And then I go to write a real book.
You really have to. If you're talking, are you going to talk about cicadas?
No, God no.
Oh, I was going to say, because then you really got to be careful. Because
I'll make up my own bug.
Called
that rests for
Cicada
14 years.
14 and 18.
And there's a lot of them that come out. It's an infestation. But rather than being good, it's tragic. And it flips a whole world into an apocalyptic mess where people are trying
people go into the upside down like Stranger Things.
And they're trying, but we can't call it that. We'll call it the flippy flip. And then post-apocalyptic world dealing with the cicada infestation that happened on the western part of the United States. Because they destroyed all the bushes.
And in comes a fire Nato to take out the cicadas.
No, a water Nato.
Oh, you're right.
Although I don't think you could get a copyright violation
for fire Nato
or cicadas. I just think some experts might read the book and be like, "This guy knows nothing about cicadas,"
right, and then come after you.
But it's a fiction book, so that can
as long as you claim it fiction.
Exactly.
Oh.
I have a lot to work on.
We got a lot to do. All right.
I'll start mapping out a book.
Yeah. Okay. I guess we can end it there.
Guys, thank you for coming today. We are coming up on a holiday weekend this weekend. Things are going to get busy. Things are getting hot and sweaty. Take a deep breath, drink some water, have a good time with your pals. Reach out to someone you haven't talked to in a while and say, "Sup, motherfucker."
And when you see a cicada coming out of the ground, squash that bug.
No, it could be a good thing.
You're right.
Don't hurt animals. Anything, don't hurt them.
We love animals.
You fear for your life.
We love nature. Have a good week.
Kill the bug.